Hello to all of you from around the world. I want to thank you for joining us for this edition of Soulivity Today. We're broadcasting live from our studio right here in the nation's capital, Washington, D.C., and on KMET 1490 AM radio in Southern California. My name is Brian Wesley Johnson, and whether you're at home, driving, or even at work, we are always glad you're here with us. We have such an amazing show for you today, and I want to welcome back my beautiful co-host for today, Teresa Greco, who's the host of the Steps to Happiness show, as well as a happiness coach who does some wonderful work around the world. Hey, Teresa, how you doing?
Excellent. What a lovely introduction, Brian. Thank you so much. Good
Oh,
morning.
you're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. We're all sipping coffee and trying to get, get some pep in our step to make sure that we're energized for today. Want to remind everybody that you can watch the Steps to Happiness show every Thursday at 12 noon right here on Soulivity TV. Teresa, it's Monday, so you know what that means. It's another Motivational Monday show. I love these shows. I love these shows. I love these shows. Um, Listen, these are shows where we're bringing you news and information from around the world that will help get you inspired and motivated to start your week. So, again, I love these shows because it's like, I know for me, um, seeing these different people and seeing the things that they're doing, just kind of like, um, again, it puts some pep in my step. Like, okay, yeah, this is going to be a great week. I kind of think about it that way.
You know what it does for me?
What is it? Yeah, what does it do for you?
It it re it reinvigorates my hope in humanity that
Yeah,
I feel like
yeah,
I hear so many things that disappoints me
yeah,
that I think really have we gone so astray from the love, peace, and happiness that we innately are, the love, peace, and happiness that we were as children when
yeah.
we just loved everyone and everything. And that's what this Monday does, and these shows in particular. I'm like, oh, thank God.
Yeah, I
There's still
mean, yeah,
good things
because
happening on the planet.
oh my God, it's like crazy, 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 crazy. You know, and you're right. I mean, um, a lot of times the stories can be so depressing, and you're like wondering, like, um, man, is there something else other than than bad news on TV?
Mhm,
And
mhm,
so
mhm.
um it's good, it's really 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 good that we're showing some of these different shows. So ready to get to the first one?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, so everyone, if you missed our last show with me and Teresa, we featured a lot of amazing young people. So to keep that kind of groove going into this a motivational Monday show, I thought I would start with this really fantastic young man down in Florida who didn't hesitate to save a woman's life. And there's more on this from WPBF 25 News down in Florida. So let's learn some more about it.
A local teen is recognized for saving a woman in Boynton Beach from drowning last month.
But as Angela Rozier reports, his actions are not only changing the lives of others, but his life is also changing.
Well, 17-year-old Jacob Thompson thought he was just going to go on a tour here at the Boynton Beach Fire Station number 5. But when he stepped into the bay, well, let's just take a look.
Here, where we have our Tier 2 truck.
Jacob Thompson had no idea cameras are waiting for him at the Boynton Beach Fire Station. He was surprised to learn he was being honored for rescuing a woman who was being swept out to sea at the Boynton Beach Inlet on November 30th.
Deputy, turn around, somebody's in the water, right here.
This is cell phone video of the 17-year-old jumping into the water. After learning about his heroic actions and desire to become a firefighter, Sarah Perry presented him with a medal and the Aiden Perry Good Samaritan and Scholarship Fund Award to pay for Firefighter Academy.
So in honor of my son, I want to congratulate you and thank you for being the amazing human being that you are. I'm so proud of you.
Her son, Aiden Perry, died at the age of 17 trying to save another teenager who crashed his car into a Broward County lake.
They are the exception to the rule. There's a lot of good kids out there, and I just feel it's important that we recognize them because what he did was truly life-changing. He's a hero.
It's truly a blessing. Kind of at a loss for words. I don't know really what to say.
Jacob was also welcomed to the Boynton Beach Cares program. The program helps mold young people interested in becoming a firefighter.
From Boynton Beach Fire Rescue, we'd like to welcome you to Boynton Beach Fire Rescue Cares.
It's a beautiful thing. I'm just grateful that he was able to be there at that time to rescue her.
My son is here with me today. I feel him, and he would be proud.
In Boynton Beach, Angela Rozier, WPBF 25 News.
Amazing, right?
Oh my goodness. It brought tears to my eyes.
Yeah.
Already.
Yeah.
Did you see how he just launched himself into the water without even thinking twice about it? Like,
Absolutely.
that is a true hero. That is
Absolutely. Yeah, he there was in one of the interviews with him, he was talking about the fact that when he got to the woman, she was already completely exhausted because the current is really strong in that inlet in Florida. And so he just brought her to shore, and some other men helped both of them out of the water. And they asked him, he said, were you fearful and all that kind of thing? He said, I didn't really think about it. I was just thinking I needed to save this woman and that she looked like she was really in trouble and that I needed to go out there and help her. What's really cool, in addition to all the accolades that he's gotten, including the scholarship that he got awarded, as well as being new as a cadet in the fire department that's there, there was another surprise that didn't end after his heroic effort, and that was another organization decided to honor him for his heroic efforts. He received the Carnegie Medal from the Carnegie Hero Fund that's given to those throughout the U.S. and Canada for those that risk death or serious physical injury in rescuing their fellow man. So, way to go. I mean, it's just, I was like, wow, this is really cool. And so I wanted to make sure that I started us out with that like when you see young people and that kind of deal, and you think that, they're just into video games or, some other kind of silliness. There's more to it than that. And here's a young man that kind of proves that here's something that he was doing that is like really, really cool. So, yeah.
awesome. I think that he's definitely in the right profession. Like
Yeah,
the
I
way
think
he
so too.
lunged at the opportunity. I'm like, that's the type of courage that you need to do something like firefighting or policing or any of those. I feel like dangerous occupations can be dangerous. And so, yeah, he looks like he has all the qualities. So amazing.
Right. Absolutely. So listen, we've got more of this kind of stuff coming up, Teresa, and to all of you. So we're going to take a quick break, but we've got more of Soulivity Today coming up, including a couple of special interviews that we did with two special people over the last few days. So stick there and we'll be back with more of Soulivity Today in just a second.
Do you see me kneeling on this dual roller called Parasetter? It's actually comfortable because of this channel and the softness of the special foam. It feels like my kneecaps are being massaged. When I lie down, my spine is housed in this channel, while the convex rollers massage my muscles. They let go and lengthen. There's a traction effect from my head on the headrest and my mid-back from the rib wrap, which hugs me. When I start the breathing sequence, I feel calm because my cortisol levels are dropping. Lower cortisol means bye-bye constant hunger. Parasetter is 40 inches long, and much more comfortable than old style rollers. But it weighs only 10 ounces. Parasetter, just like Pilates was, is no longer an insider secret. Do yourself a favor. Reset your parasympathetic nervous system. Defeat stress. Lying, sitting, kneeling, or standing. This unique patented roller helps everyone.
Have you ever asked the question, if I was to be anything, what would I be? Regardless of money, regardless of status, beyond popularity and fame, living your passion, feeling your life has purpose. Soulivity is a space to nurture that which lives in all of us. A place where work can become play, and doing what we love creates the dreams of a lifetime.
Hi there, Sheila Applegate here with some exciting news. I've joined the incredible Soulivity team as the host of the new Consciously Awesome live show, where I will be sharing insights to help you discover your full brilliance and claim the vibrant life you deserve. So tune in every Wednesday right here on Soulivity TV to join the fun, and remember to subscribe to the channel so that you don't miss a single episode. Have an awesome week, and I will see you on Wednesday.
Join us every weekday at 8 a.m. for Soulivity Today.
Whether you're just starting your day or on the road,
Soulivity Today will make your days better.
We will empower you with authentic conversation about the latest news and trending topics. Plus, you won't want to miss our interviews with industry experts.
So sit back, relax, and get ready for a whole lot of fun.
Soulivity Today, weekdays at 8 a.m. only on KMET 1490 AM radio and ABC News affiliate. Hey, we're back here with more on Soulivity Today. It's another Motivational Monday show where we are bringing you news and information from around the world that will help get you inspired and motivated to start your work week. Teresa, we talked about this before. We both love cheese, but we can't eat a lot of it for certain reasons that we won't mention. But I guess that's a little bit too much information already, huh?
No, lots of people are lactose intolerant. I'm not
Yeah.
ashamed of that. The more people that I tell that, and they're, oh, me too. And a lot of people don't even realize that they are, right? So when you
Right,
share
that's
some
true.
of the symptoms, it's like, oh yeah, true. Yeah, I get a little bloated after I have some cheese. And then
Right.
it could get more severe, right? Depending on how much cheese you get.
There you go. So
Right? But
so
on the
for
mild end,
yeah. So I mean, yeah, that's true. So we'll be proud and lactose intolerant, but
yes.
but for all of us who still love cheese and can't eat a lot of it, or those of you who can't enjoy it to the fullest, I had a chance to find out more about Wisconsin Cheese Month, which is actually starting in May with a very special guest. Let's watch. This is American Cheese Month, and it's perfect for creating artisan cheese and pairings that will elevate any spring or summer gathering. And here to help make our cheesier month in the best way is cookbook author and recipe developer and food writer Marisel Salazar. And we are so happy to have her here because she's partnering with Wisconsin Cheese to share her tips and recipes for this special season. Welcome, Marisel. How are you?
Oh my gosh, thank you. I mean, we're about to talk cheese and it's a Friday, so it's a great day for me.
Well, that is wonderful. Listen, first question to you. What's your perfect secret for creating a memorable gathering?
I mean, it's a one-word answer, and of course that answer is going to be cheese. It is Wisconsin's, oh my gosh, it is American Cheese Month, like you said, coming up this May. I am so happy to have partnered with Wisconsin, the state of cheese. They make almost half of the nation's specialty cheeses, which is crazy. I just learned that they have over 600 varieties of cheeses, more than 1,200 makers. It is insane. I did not even know that one state could produce that much cheese. So when you're at your local grocery store, look for that proudly Wisconsin badge on cheese packaging or the Welcome to Wisconsin campaign sign. And I think you and I are about to find your next favorite cheese pairing.
All right. I love it. I love it. I love it. So what is a tasty recipe to get us started?
Ooh, okay. I love this question. So it's warming up, spring is coming, things are heating up outside. I love using fresh ingredients with rich flavors like this Bel Gioiosa burrata. I like pairing this Wisconsin beauty with some blackberries, a little bit of granola, fresh sprig of mint, preferably from my garden. It is a perfect daytime bite with higher protein. I actually had this for breakfast this morning.
Ooh, my mouth is watering already. Now,
It's
how
burrata,
do you
baby.
recommend? I know burrata, make it better. How do you recommend turning a typical crowd pleaser into something like extra special?
Okay, I'm a classic girl. My favorite cheese is cheddar. Everybody's had this at least once or 1,000 times in my case. And I love a Wisconsin cheddar. And you know it's premier quality when you see that proudly Wisconsin badge on the packaging. Today I'm working with a 15-year-old aged cheddar. Like to stack it with some dilly beans, which is a pickled bean, almonds, fried onions on top. You got your graduation parties coming up. So this is a perfect savory bite that really punches or packs a kick and a punch.
Now, we got the extra special one, but do you have a suggestion for like a unique bite of cheese?
You know what? Yes, I'm a food and travel writer, and I love to bring my travel adventures back home with me. And we're going to do that today without actually having to do all of the traveling. Hustalipa. Say that with me.
Hustalipa. Ooh.
Exactly. Okay, it's a little bit of a funky name. It's commonly referred to as bread cheese in Scandinavia because the outside of it looks like the light crust similar to toasted bread. Now, it doesn't melt when it's heated. It just kind of beautifully softens. I love pairing this Wisconsin baked cheese on a piece of toast. Let's add a dot of orange marmalade and a sprig of thyme. And listen, we're going to keep rolling on this international adventure. We cannot forget to mention feta. Everybody loves a good feta. Wisconsin makes a delicious feta. It's from Odyssey, and it uses cow's milk. And the cow's milk really gives it a creamy texture, mild flavor, but with that traditional feta tang we all know, love, and expect. I like to crumble some of this Wisconsin feta on a pear slice. We got a smear of citrus ginger jam, and I'd like to, pop it off with some microgreens and black pepper for a little pop of color.
A little pop. I'm loving this. I'm loving this. Now, I love sweets. And, internationally, people actually eat like cheese as the dessert. What can we do for a little sweet, what do we do for a sweet treat?
Okay, you know what? We're in good company together because I too have a sweet tooth. I'm obsessed with Sartori's black pepper Bella Vitano. I love to take a slice of this, pop it onto a meringue, dot it with a raspberry, and then, you know what? We're going to finish with some orange zest. And while we're on this sweet and cheesy train, Wisconsin has this incredible, actually, I'm going to tell you about Wisconsin's cheesemaker. She's a master cheesemaker. Her name is Pam Hodgson. If we have any Bravo fans out there, she was just on Top Chef. Killed it. Absolutely killed it. And if you caught what I just said, yes, I did say master cheesemaker. It is a thing. Wisconsin is the only place outside of Switzerland that offers a master cheesemaker certification, which is kind of like the PhD of cheeses.
That's really cool.
Isn't that nuts? That is somebody's job. That's crazy.
Wow.
But listen,
I did
promise you a second sweet cheese pairing, and it's Wood River Cheddar Gruyere. It's a fusion of cheddar. It's a fusion of Gruyere, aged together. They got sweet notes. It's a little bit nutty. Now check this out. I put it on a Biscoff cookie with some sour cherry jam and a little bit of fresh rosemary. I think you should pair this with a glass of wine later.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Now that I am thoroughly hungry, where can we go to learn for more information about American Cheese Month?
I mean, before I take a bite out of this cheese, if they let me, check out wisconsincheese.com for more recipes, pairings, like some of these great cocktails that I have in front of me, and to learn more about Wisconsin's cheesemaker. Follow them on social media at Wisconsin Cheese. Pop into your local grocery store. Wisconsin Cheese is in 98% of stores nationwide. Just make sure you look for that proudly Wisconsin badge.
Absolutely, absolutely, and thank you for being here with us, Marisel.
I got you.
I'm
Thank you for having me.
looking forward to having you back, and with more recipes and great ideas, especially using Wisconsin cheese. I know you're hungry because I'm hungry all over again. Marisel was bringing the noise and the funk with the cheese.
Those are really great cheeses. And with me being
Yeah.
Italian, cheese is like a big deal in Italian culture. We do cheese probably like how she was saying the word people in Wisconsin. Maybe a little step up, maybe. Like to think a little step up. But yeah, those were really good.
Yeah, I mean, the times that we've gone to Europe for vacation, it's like France and Italy. It's like cheese heaven, and it's like, okay, I know I'm not supposed to eat all this cheese, but I need it like a hole in my head, but I'm gonna have it.
Yeah.
The sweet ones were
France
like the sweet ones look really, really good, right? Like the little bit of like sweetness with the anyway, listen. Again, you can learn more about all these great recipes from Marisel by visiting wisconsincheese.com today. So anyway, listen, we're gonna take another break. Teresa and I try to get our stomachs together after looking at all those beautiful cheeses, but we've got more Soulivity Today coming up. Got an interview with another gentleman who's a former internationally known soccer player who's now on a journey to use new technology to help all of us be safe. So stick around and we'll be right back. Hi there, this is Brian with Soulivity.com. I want to share some exciting news about our new Aspire Academy by Soulivity. Now, you probably want to know what the Aspire Academy by Soulivity is. Well, it exclusively connects you with people around the globe and who share the intense desire to improve themselves and create a better life for themselves today. There's classes, there's workshops, there's live events, and even more exclusively just for you. You see, I wanted you to have a safe space where you could grow, you can learn, and it would empower you in all aspects of your life, including your mind, your body, and your soul. So how do you get started? Well, it is so easy. First of all, the best part, joining Aspire Academy is absolutely free. Just click on the Join Now button, sign up, and begin your journey. As a special part of this invitation to you, there are some free courses that are available for you to try from our amazing roster of coaches and collaborators. It's our way of saying thank you for all of your support and being with us along our journey of expansion. I hope you enjoy the Aspire Academy by Soulivity today. Start the process. Learn more about your passion, your purpose, and how to live a higher quality life. Hey, we're back here with more on Motivational Monday on Soulivity Today. Back with us is Teresa Greco. I just love sharing all these great stories with people. You know, it's just makes my day, makes me smile.
Yeah, I love that last segment. You did such a good job.
Oh, thank you. It made me it made me really hungry. I'm telling you right now, it made me hungry. Um, um, anyway, listen, let's get to our next story. Teresa, I had a great chance to meet with a former European soccer player who is doing some amazing work with technology. And it's mainly to try to help people stay safe out on the road specifically. So let's learn more about this wonderful man and his company, Whip Around. This is Distracted Driving Awareness Month, a timely reminder to put down our phones and pay attention to the road. And when it comes at a time when everything from artificial intelligence to robots and advanced technology is changing the way we work and live. Now, joining us today is tech expert and Whip Around CEO Noah Hickey, who is here to discuss with us how innovative new tech solutions are managing and improving the efficiency behind the wheel and in the workplace. You also should know that Mr. Hickey is a well-known former European soccer star, or football, I should say, if it's European now. Welcome, Noah, to Soulivity Today.
Thank you, Brian. Thank you for having me.
Absolutely, absolutely. You know, it's funny. I hate when people call it soccer when it's actually football, right? It's European football. Listen, how is technology changing the way companies do business?
Well, it's obviously in a lot of ways, but one of the ways that we do it, if you think about the delivery that you got this week or today, whenever that might have been, the landscaping that was done, a truck that picked up your trash. So all of those to do that, they need to be in good operating style. And for what we do is it's all about those vehicles being safe for the driver, maintained and rolling, the wheels always rolling for the businesses. What we've got is a comprehensive software system that does the inspection and maintenance. So that means that the driver or an operator inspects that vehicle and make sure it's safe and ready to go out for the day. Because if you think about it, if it's not safe, it's not inspected and it's not maintained, well, when the driver is there, they might get distracted by an engine light or a service issue or all sorts of things like that, where really they're our heroes. They make sure all those packages come. They make sure that the trash is taken, that the landscaping is done, and there's so many other use cases for this with any customer who has any company that has vehicles or a fleet of vehicles. That's what we make sure that happens and it's done in a safe fashion.
Wow. I mean, technology has changed so much. Now, you know, for a lot of business folks, the finances, the financial part of this, the revenue part of this is always going to be a driving factor. How will this new tech system improve the bottom line?
Yeah, so for those things that we all order or the things that we need to be done, these drivers and the vehicles that these companies have need to be in working order. And so if you think about a vehicle that delivered something, the company who has that vehicle and that delivery that was achieved, they want that vehicle to be moving the whole time. They want the driver to have a safe vehicle to be moving in, and with these being inspected and not being off the road, making sure that they're on the road, it means that the company is making money, the driver's making money, and you're getting what you wanted. So if the vehicle is off the road, that can be north of $3,500 per day. And so what we do is that we make sure that every company has that in place so that downtime is a thing of the past, and downtime is something that whip around. You get what you want, the driver gets to drive, the company gets to do business as they want to do.
Wow. Wow. Now that makes a lot of sense, right? I mean, it's all about efficiency and effectiveness in your business. And this it seems like this system is going to be able to help those businesses with that. What are some of the other uses for the management software solutions that you're providing?
Yeah, so there's a lot of uses in terms of, if you think about it, a vehicle being safe and being on the road. So the use case of if you see a tire on the side of the road and it's shredded, and that vehicle should never really have gone out. Would have been inspected by a whip around. It would have been fixed, and then that wouldn't have happened. So that's a safer environment for all of us in one use case. That it gets inspected and the tire gets changed and never goes out as a bald tire or a tire that had an issue. In terms of the other use cases, a good friend of mine, he's a fireman. He works at the local fire station, as so do many of us, have our community of the local heroes at fire stations. And when they need to move, when they need to go out and do something in the community, for the most part, it's probably an emergency. It's probably something that is really, really important to all of us. And with Whip Around, they can make sure that those vehicles are ready to go. The fire truck is ready to go. It's inspected and it's maintained and it is ready for action. That their uniforms are there, that they're inspected, that everything there is ready to go, that any other part of the entire fire station is inspected, maintained, so they are ready to go off and be our heroes. Now, that's one case of heroes in our community, but the rest of the drivers and the companies who achieve things for us, like when your trash gets picked up, like people who landscape or keep our roads in order, or are building new roads, we want to make sure that everything is inspected and maintained, so it's safe for them to go off and do what they need to do. And I'm a dad of 2 kids, and I've got my wife who's out there driving. I want them to be in a safe environment as well. So that's why we're so passionate about this, because it actually touches the lives of everyone to keep America moving, and also helps the heroes here in America to go off and do their jobs, which is so important to us all.
Absolutely. Wow. I mean, congratulations to you and all the folks at Whip Around. Where can we go to find out more information about Whip Around?
So we've got a fantastic team, and if you're interested in anything more, even if it's just out of interest, go to whiparound.com, which is WHIP around.com. And our team are there. Pretty much what we do is we find out about your business and understand, okay, how can we help you be totally safe, efficient, and keep those wheels moving? And then it makes a better experience for your customer as well. And our team will do that at one fixed, simple, easy price, just to make it a no-brainer. So that's whiparound.com.
Excellent, excellent. Noah, thank you so much for being with us on Soulivity today. Wishing you continued success with Whip Around. I know that as more people gain this kind of technology, that it's going to make the difference in all of our lives. So thanks again for being here. Wow. Yes. I mean, this new technology is just crazy in terms of all the different applications for it, and how it affects our lives. I mean, here's a solution that is really going to make everybody safer. And my guess is it's going to be maybe included with some car manufacturers later on, where our cars are going to be more intelligent, like telling us, hey, my oil is dirty, right? Like the car is telling us that oil is dirty, or hey, that this part is starting to wear out or whatever, so you need to take me into the to have some maintenance done on it. But it's really cool. It's really cool. It's a way to go, Noah.
Yeah, I thought that was really cool. Anything to make our roads safer. So I think that's great. Amazing.
Yeah. I forgot to ask him what team did he play for, so I have to go back out and find out what team he played for when, because he was known. He was a known quantity as far as my initial research. So again, way to go, Noah. That kind of thing. So you ready for some more stories, Teresa?
Absolutely.
All right, so we're going to take this quick break, but we've got one more fantastic story. Teresa, you're gonna need some tissue for this one. You might need some tissue. Yeah, because this is out of London. Won't go into much of it, but again, it's another amazing young man that is actually created a new record there. And so stick around. We're going to be back with more of Soulivity today right after these messages.
Are you ready to take that first step towards true, unwavering inner happiness? Are you like thousands of people who have everything they need, not want, but need, and still can't seem to find happiness and fulfillment in their lives? If so, the Steps to Happiness show is for you. On my show, you will learn about the principles and practices that lead to true inner happiness. Because guess what? It isn't found in our external environment, but within ourselves instead. Together with my guests, we will explore the latest physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual well-being practices. And together, we'll advise you on the actionable steps you can take towards a happier, more fulfilled, authentic life. So I invite you to join me each week on Soulivity TV on the Steps to Happiness show with me, Teresa Greco.
Join us every weekday at 8 a.m. for Soulivity Today. Whether you're just starting your day or on the road, Soulivity Today will make your days better.
We will empower you with authentic conversation about the latest news and trending topics. Plus, you won't want to miss our interviews with industry experts.
So sit back, relax, and get ready for a whole lot of fun.
Soulivity Today, weekdays at 8 a.m. only on KMET 1490 AM radio and ABC News affiliate. Hey there, we're back here with more on Soulivity Today. It's another Motivational Monday show where we're bringing you news and information to start your work week and get you started for it so you can be happy and all that kind of stuff. So you're not starting your Monday like with the blahs. Nobody likes the blahs, right, Teresa?
Nobody does.
Yeah, it's like why? I mean, like why? Yeah, go ahead.
Especially me as happiness coach, I really don't like the blues.
Right. I mean, how can you coach somebody with happiness if you're starting out like blah, 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 blah.
Yeah,
So anyway,
we
we're breaking the trend. We're bucking the trend here and making sure that you're happy for Motivational Mondays. Listen, Teresa, there is this great story across the pond in Merriode, England, in London town, as they say, that I wanted to share. You and I both know, like for most people, running a mile or a couple of miles is like really hard. But the young man that you're about to meet is really amazing because not only because he's younger and not only because he set a new record for the London Marathon, but he also is a Down syndrome brother. And so let's learn a little bit more about 19-year-old Lloyd Martin's story from the FN News YouTube channel.
Have you ever wondered what it takes to overcome the odds and achieve your dreams? It's about embracing the challenges that come our way, understanding that our journeys are as unique as we are. It's about resilience, the ability to bounce back stronger, wiser, and more determined. Sports, in its purest form, transcends these boundaries, allowing us to witness extraordinary feats of human spirit and strength. Today we bring you a story that exemplifies all of this, the story of a runner with Down syndrome who made history. Meet our champion, a young runner who didn't let Down syndrome define his abilities. Born with an extra chromosome, he was different, but never less. As a child, he discovered a simple joy, the thrill of running, a joy that became a passion that became his purpose. In the small town where he grew up, he was a familiar sight, running along the winding roads, through the fields, come rain or shine. There was something about the rhythm of his footsteps, the wind against his face, that made him feel free, unstoppable. But the road wasn't always smooth. His journey was punctuated by challenges, both physical and societal. Down syndrome brought with it a host of health issues, and there were those who doubted his ability to compete. Yet, he never let these obstacles slow him down. His determination was fueled by a supportive family who believed in his dreams. His parents, his biggest cheerleaders, were always there to provide the encouragement he needed to keep going. His coach, seeing his potential, tailored his training to overcome his unique challenges. And the community, inspired by his spirit, rallied around him, their cheers echoing in his ears as he ran his daily routes. He trained tirelessly, pushing his limits, running longer, running faster, proving to himself and to the world that he was more than his condition. His dedication was unwavering, his spirit indomitable, and his hard work paid off. Against all odds, he stood at the starting line of the London Marathon, ready to create history. The day of the marathon finally arrived, a day that would etch his name in the annals of sports history. As dawn broke over the city of London, anticipation was in the air. Today was not just about a race. It was about overcoming odds, about challenging preconceptions, about making a statement. With each stride that he took, he embodied resilience. The road was long, the journey challenging, but he was undeterred. The soles of his shoes pounded the pavement, matching the rhythm of his steadfast heart. The cheers of the crowd were not just noises in the background, they were the symphony of his journey, the soundtrack to his story. Every face in the crowd was a testament to his determination. Their cheers echoed his resolve, their applause mirrored his spirit. As he crossed the finish line, the city erupted in jubilation. The emotions were palpable, the triumph tangible. Each spectator, every fellow runner shared in his victory. And just like that, he became the youngest person with Down syndrome to complete the London Marathon. Our champion didn't just break records that day, he shattered barriers, making an indelible impact on the Down syndrome community and beyond. His achievement, a testament to the power of determination, became an inspiration for people worldwide. This victory, resonating far beyond the finish line, reminded us of the beauty of achieving one's dreams, no matter the obstacles. His journey, a reminder that our challenges do not define us, but rather how we overcome them does. In the end, it's not about the challenges we face, but how we choose to run our race. Remember, every step forward is a step towards achieving your dreams.
You know, as I watched this, Teresa, as I watched it, I'm remembering my dad always telling me, make mountain stepping stones, sees victory from defeat. Meaning there is nothing that I couldn't achieve if I put my mind and heart and soul to it. And so here's Lloyd Martin with Down syndrome becoming the youngest impaired person to finish the London Marathon. Really incredible story. Really incredible story. Want to just highlight him for a second. Most people who run a marathon for the first time, there's a lot of them that will like walk run it because they'll get tired, which is fine. All that matters is that you finish. Well, Lloyd ran more than half of it. He ran 14 miles of it before he had to go between back and forth. So he ran longer than a half marathon before he had to kind of like walk a little bit, then run, and then walk a little bit, and then run, which is normal for these types of races. But the fact that the community rallied for him, the fans of the marathon rallied for him as he ran the race, is just a testimony to all of us. When you feel as though things are getting kind of low, you feel you can't go on, just remember this story. That's why we do these shows, right, Teresa? We do these short stories so that people can feel motivated to aspire to their dreams.
Absolutely. I think that the story was a testament to that. And for me, the part that like really hit my heart was those moments as a mother myself, those
Yeah.
moments of like them hugging at the end of,
Yeah.
oh my God, it was so beautiful.
Yeah. Yeah.
There was
Yeah.
so much like
She was
you could see.
so proud. So
Yeah.
proud. Just so like, yeah. Yeah. I
Oh,
told
it
you you're
was
gonna need some tissues. I know you're gonna
yeah,
need some tissues.
it was
Oh.
nice, really nice.
Oh.
And I mean, all the time that they spent uh, practicing together and working up to like that big moment. That's just like, and to actually finish the race, what a sense of accomplishment for both of them, for sure. Yeah, it was wonderful.
Yeah. Oh man, fantastic, fantastic. Glad to share that with you and with everyone else. Listen, before we go, go to break here, just want to remind everyone that we have some really fantastic uh, opportunities for you to get inspired and get some new tools and that kind of thing. One of which is Teresa has something that's really special that's called 6 Weeks to Mental Freedom, brought by the Over International, which provides some information that you can use to grow and into things that you've never dreamed. So let's find out a little bit more about it now.
Would you like to be one of the first people to experience mental freedom? Mental freedom is a coaching practice with 6 core principles: improving hope, self-efficacy, optimism, resilience, and general well-being. Mental freedom only takes 6 sessions. It is designed to give you the tools you need to help yourself. It can help with any situation: relationship problems, past trauma, career decisions, parenting challenges, addiction, and mental health concerns. Incorporating the mental freedom framework into your life will deliver an approach to master any situation and a pathway toward achieving inner peace. Mental freedom provides the information and tools that you need to grow and be bigger than anything that ever happens to you. So if you're looking for one-on-one or a group coaching program that will allow you to address any situation that comes up in your life with practical tools to give you more peace and joy, then join the Mental Freedom Program in Soulivity's Aspire Academy. There are very limited spots available, so don't delay. I hope to see you there.
And so I love this, Teresa. The fact that here's another fantastic tool for people to use so they can really like make their dreams come true. I mean, may it be in a relationship, may it be work, may it be something else, maybe running a marathon, right? That it kind of unlocks those gifts within you that are kind of there and help you create those things easier. Can you tell people a little bit more about this?
Yeah, I feel like, inherently we are love, peace, and happiness, but the world takes us away from that all the time.
Right.
Different things
Right.
outside of ourselves have an impact on our happiness. It has an
Right.
impact on our thoughts. It has an impact on our emotions. So these 3 pillars, the things that are happening outside, the things that we say to ourselves in our head, as well as how we feel, all have an impact on our happiness, as well as how how at peace and how free we are in our lives. And this program gives you the tools you need to help yourself. So for those who either have tried therapy or counseling or anything like that, or those who have not, coaching is different, right? Coaching is very forward thinking, is a different approach. And you don't need, in this particular program, you don't need to divulge any of the like skeletons that you have in the closet or under the rug.
Wow.
It gives you the tools to work through it on your own. So I have many people that work through the program, and they don't, after 6 weeks, they don't Like they don't continue to work with me because they have all the tools now that they need to be able to apply to anything that comes up, and things come up every single day. So these tools help you to move through what's happened and to bring you back to a place of happiness and peace.
Wow, that's fantastic. That's fantastic. And I know we talk about this on our Motivational Monday shows almost every week, but I'm really amazed by this. And so that's why we keep telling all of you about it, why we implore you, if you tried other things and they're not kind of like working, here's another fabulous tool with a wonderful coach. I mean, Teresa, you do a lot of great work, and the people who come to you as a happiness life coach, it's like, they get transformed. And so this is a really unique situation where they can spend 6 wonderful weeks with you, learn all these tools, get empowered, and then create a better life for themselves. So thank you for doing this. You can find out more information and even sign up for 6 Weeks to Mental Freedom with Teresa by going to our Soulivity webpage at soulivity.com/Teresa Mental Freedom. That's all one word. That's soulivity.com/Teresa Mental Freedom. And so with that, Teresa, it always goes by too quick on Mondays, but I guess we're having fun, right?
It's true. It's true. It does. This is like one of the quickest hours. I wish it was like this when I was at the gym. When I walk in and I know I'm going to be there for like an hour, I go, this is an hour I could have just on fast forward on my remote and just bring me to the end. But this hour, it goes by so super quick. I'm like, wow, how did that happen? And I think it's exactly as you said. We're just having so much fun here.
Well,
and I love spending time with you.
Yeah, me too. So we'll do it next week. Let's do it next week or the week after. Anyway,
Okay.
listen, we're running out of time. Listen, I just want to say to all of you, thank you for joining us. Watch us every weekday right here on Soulivity TV at 8 o'clock Eastern, or you can watch or listen to us on KMET 1490 AM radio in Southern California. Until next time, take care. Keep working that passion and purpose. We'll see you next time. Bye for now.
This work is subject to copyright owned by Affinity Global LLC. Any reproduction or republication of all or part of this is expressly prohibited unless Affinity Global LLC has explicitly granted its